What's up guys, it's Mo's Gaming, your go-to free-to-play ambassador. The first limited time character Daiyan Up banner is officially live, and in today's video, we're diving into Daiyan's performance in real battles. Before we get into the details, let me be clear that these are my personal opinions, just providing you all with some insights. If you have different conclusions, feel free to drop them in the comments section. One standout feature of Daiyan is her high mobility, allowing her to maneuver around cover attack and then retreat, which is probably her biggest advantage. Additionally, Daiyan's resonance effect boosts critical hit rate and damage. And after attacking, she gains an additional 6 grid movement, making her maneuvers quite exceptional. It's important to note that the resonance effect doesn't need to accumulate full stacks to be effective. However, Daiyan lacks support skills, so my personal recommendation is that if you already have strong DPS characters like Keonju, Tololo, or Nagant, or if you feel you don't need another single target damage dealer, you might consider skipping Daiyan, since the next event is likely to be the Chinese New Year celebration. I speculate that the next event's characters will be formidable. If you have the resources and want to get Daiyan right away, go ahead and pull now. Otherwise, the next time Daiyan returns is uncertain and it won't be in the regular banner, so seize the opportunity if you're eager to add Daiyan to your lineup. Alright, let's take a look at Daiyan's skills. Nothing special about normal attacks. Now onto the first skill. It dispels one enemy buff, deals a 50 damage, and costs 1 skill point. Clearly a functional skill specializing in dispelling. Use it as an output skill when other skills are on cooldown. Now the second skill. This one adds a buff, increasing critical rate and critical damage. It costs 4 skill points, making it a high cost skill. Resonance is Daiyan's core skill here. Each layer of resonance brings a 3 boost to critical rate and critical damage, stacking up to 10 layers. Dexterly. Now moving on to the third skill, it deals 1 Oni physical damage with a 6-turn cooldown. The interesting part is, for each layer of resonance, the cooldown is reduced by 1 turn, plus this skill doesn't consume skill points. Now onto her passive skill. At the start of each turn, Daiyan gains 1 skill point and 1 layer of resonance. This means that using the resonance attack followed by Daiyan's 6 grid movement addition becomes a regular tactic. It allows her to attack enemies from behind cover and then retreat to her original position. I believe this is Daiyan's core gameplay. Accumulating 10 layers of resonance can boost critical damage by 30. While it seems like a significant increase, personally, I think stacking up to 10 layers of resonance is challenging because the main mission stages generally have around 10 turns, with the lowest being 5 turns. So Daiyan's 30 critical damage. Boost might not be practical, don't be misled by these numbers. However, if you're a fan of Daiyan as a waifu, bringing her home is still an option. Now let's dive into those savings and start the summoning. Let's start by looking at how to accumulate resonance with a 0-star Daiyan. If you want to stack it up to 10 layers, the fastest method is to have 1 layer at the beginning of the battle, then use the second skill to accumulate 3 layers, ambush to add 1 layer at the end of the turn, totaling 5 layers for that round. Following the same method in the next round will max it out at 10 layers. However, there's a problem. There won't be enough skill points. The second skill requires 4 skill points each time, so you'll need 8 skill points for 2 rounds. Let's see where Daiyan can get her skill points. She gains 1 point each turn, and an additional point for actively attacking enemies without cover. Even with this, you'll only get 2 skill points in 1 round, and you still can't use the third skill because it will clear all non-permanent resonance. Creation. In an ideal scenario where you stack 10 layers of resonance in 2 rounds, you can't use the first and third skills that consume skill points. Since the third skill deals high physical damage, it's not cost effective to sacrifice it for stacking resonance. So, the developer's intention is quite clear. For a 0-star Daiyan, you can only stack as many resonance layers as possible, but it won't reach the maximum. What's in the first round? It's better to start with the third skill, at least ensuring you maintain 2 or more layers of resonance in subsequent rounds. After stacking 3 permanent layers of resonance, it will be maintained between 4 and 7 layers. Considering the current pace of battles, which typically last for 4 or 5 rounds, a 0-star Daiyan won't fully benefit from the maximum resonance. Finally, let's take a look at the game's revenue ranking after the release of Daiyan on the 25th. The ranking seems to be showing a declining trend, indicating that the introduction of Daiyan waifu hasn't boosted the revenue ranking. It appears that CM players are maintaining a relatively calm attitude towards the character's skill set. I speculate that the developers might have hoped that the introduction of Daiyan waifu would give the revenue ranking a push, but reality played a big joke on them. Alright, that wraps up today's video. Now, what are your thoughts on the recent releases of Girls Frontline 2 in the past few days? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below about the game, the characters, and how you're feeling about it so far. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and may everyone have a smooth day out. I'll catch you in the next video. See you next time.